Okay, let us repeat this. Here is the flow chart of general metallurgical operation. Here you are seeing the flow chart of general metallurgical operation. In first stage, we got ores from mines are first crushed in powdered form. Okay, first. Thereafter, in second stage, it is concentrated. So we apply four concentration techniques: gravity separation, magnetic separation, flotation. These three are physical method of concentration, and fourth one is leaching process. This one is chemical method. After concentration, we got concentrated ore. In step 3, there we work on less concentrated ore. That is, go for next process to find the crude metal from concentrated ore. That is the impure form of metal we find after the processing of concentrated ore. These processing are roasting, calcination, and smelting. In this segment, we do different process roasting, calcination, smelting, and some other operations depending upon the uh, metals which to be extracted from its ore. Suppose that the extraction of copper will find some different process, and extraction of iron will find some little bit different process. So crude metal, once you got the crude metal, you purify the metal by either electro refining process or by polishing process or some other processes. So step 4 is the purification process, and you got pure metal. So this is the flow chart for remembering. You can remember what are the different process we apply on different stages of metallurgical operations. That is, when we find the metals from anode. What is metallurgy? First of all, you must know what is metallurgy. So that is, metallurgy is the process of extracting metal in its pure form is known as metallurgy. Okay. So when we talk, we will discuss in detail. Just I am erasing it. And first process was gravity separation process. The first process was first at first stage what you have done. First stage crushing and grinding. First step is crushing and grinding. What happens when you find the ore from the mines? The ore contains huge lumps, big stones in natural ores. So, the huge lumps of natural ores, these huge lumps, the big lumps or big pieces are broken into small pieces. So, huge lumps are broken into small pieces. Small, here it is broken first, and after that, with the here it is broken in a small pieces by jaw crusher. Jaw crusher. In jaw crusher, we put these few grams and these few grams are broken down into small pieces. After converting into small pieces, you do the process in ball milling. Ball milling. Ball milling, these small pieces are further crushed into powdered form. These small pieces are crushed into powdered form. Excuse me. So small pieces. Okay. Now we go for this small powdered form of ore is sent to for concentration purpose. Now concentration of ore. What is this concentration of ore? First of all, we must know the concentration of ores. What is this concentration of ores? Concentration of ores is the removal of unwanted or unless your useless impurities present in the ore either by physical or by chemical method. Okay, that useless particles are called the useless particles or unwanted particles present in the core are called gangue. So we will remove gangue particle from the pores. So next stage is concentration of pores. In concentration technique, first we apply gravity separation. First one is gravity separation. What happens in gravity separation? Consider this figure. From here, we put actually in first stage we got the pulverized ore, that is finely crushed powdered ore. That is pulverized ore is fed on the top of a sloping platform, and a flow of water, or you can say here this table or this floating platform is vibrated continuously. So you can see the pulverized ore is fed on the top of the sloping table, which had rifle surface in the direction of slope. This one, direction of slope by a toggle mechanism. By a toggle mechanism, the table is kept vibrating. This table is kept vibrating continuously, and water is made flow across the table in the direction perpendicular to the slope. Here it is. So water is made, water is flown perpendicular to the slope, and due to this, heavier ores are particles gradually move from top to the bottom of the table, and lighter gangue particles are washed with water. So this method, actually this method is used for the concentration of iron ore or concentration of gold also, because gold is heavier than that gangue particle, and gangue particle are washed away. So and also applied for the concentration of iron, because iron has high density. Being high density, it is also heavier than the gangue particle. So this process is applied. So iron particles are settled here, and gangue particles are thrown by water. Next process is next process is next concentration and technique is magnetic separation. Second one is magnetic separation. Consider this figure first. This is a magnetic separation, in which one field is magnetic, other is non-magnetic. So this process can be used for such type of ores which are magnetic in nature, or such type of ores in which the gangue particle present in that ore are magnetic in nature. There are two conditions. Either ore is magnetic, or the gangue particle present in that is magnetic. In these gangue particles and ore, only one will magnetic and other will non-magnetic. Then we can separate the gangue particle from the ore. So the pulverized
magnetic substance.
Yeah.
If both the substance would be magnetic.
If both the substances are magnetic, then we cannot separate by this method. Okay. Only one substance will magnetic. Either the ore is magnetic or gangue particles are magnetic. Okay. If one substance will magnetic, then we can separate from gangue gangue particles from the ores. So first, after getting concentrated ores, we go for magnetic separation, and in this pulverized ore is spread thinly, very thinly on a conveyor belt, which moves horizontally on the pulley. These two are pulley. One is magnetic in nature, another is non-magnetic in nature. Okay, the magnetic particles are these magnetic particles are attracted. Here the magnetic particles, it doesn't matter whether the ore is magnetic or gangue particles are magnetic. So one will magnetic, not both the substances are magnetic. So the magnetic substance will fall near the magnetic field, and non-magnetic substance will fall far from the magnetic field. By this way, the magnetic substance or magnetic ore will separate it from its gangue particles. Okay, so this is the second technique. Third one is uh, the third topic is growth flotation. Flotation process. What is this growth flotation process? Actually, this is based on the theory. There is one theory. These are used, the growth flotation are used for lighter ores. Lighter ores such as sulfide ores. So it is based on the theory that sulfide, the oil used for this growth flotation process is weighted only force particles, not the gangue particles, and water weighted the gangue particles. What is this weighted? गीला समझते हो? गीला भिगो देना,
Yes, sir.
हाँ, तो उसी को बोलते हैं वेटेड. ठीक है, WETTED. Okay, so in this process, sulfide, by the theory, says that oil weighted sulfide ores where water weighted gangue particles. Water weighted gangue particles. So these sulfides are separated from gangue particles. So what they tell you, what happens in this process? So we can just draw one figure to see this. Okay, actually, the ore is fed in this tank of water containing a small amount of this fine oil, a small amount of fine oil, and little bit of soaking agent is also used to make foams. So when stable air flow is given, so when the flow of air is given, this forms stable air foams. What happens? Suppose that there is uh, water, you have dissolved some soap in it. When you blow with your mouth, blow of air in the soap, what happens? There is bubbles coming out from that water. What is bubbles? Bubbles is the layer of soap, just like, and there is inside air. Okay, that type of incident happens here. So, whole mass of the surface tension of water, the whole mass of agitated by flowing air through it, whole mass of ore is agitated by flowing air through it. The oil forms froth with air. This fine oil forms froth with this air. Okay, air plus fine oil forms froth, and with that froth, ore particles which are wetted with oil rise to the surface. Here, the ore particles which are wetted with this fine oil, these are just rise or come at the top of the water layer in that tank. So the ore particles which are frequently wetted by oil rise to the surface along with the fluid and are skimmed off and but heavier gangue particles here it settles due to metallic ore particle floated upward with the fluid, and this is known as fluid flotation process. In this fluid flotation process, we separate lighter ores from heavier gangue particles. Here, floating agent you can take ACO into CO2 S2. What is this? This is floating agent, and sodium cyanide is also used for as a depressant. This is floating agent. This is a soaking agent. We have written earlier soaking agent. This is a soaking agent. So it helps in make the fluid, and there is a depressant called sodium cyanide. Sodium cyanide. It is used. That means it mixed with gangue particles and makes gangue particle more heavier, and it easily settles in the bottom of the tank. So these are the three physical methods you have seen. These are the three physical methods of concentration. Fourth one is leaching. That is the
Sir, one question.
yes.
Sir, do reducing agent are mixed in
Yeah.
tank or that beaker?
In a tank, not beaker. Actually, we are going for metallurgical operations, and these happens on a large scale. Actually, metallurgical operation we are going to extract metal from the
beaker. Sir, beaker it means in which oil weighted and water weighted both are mixed. I mean,
beaker.
yes, sir.
Actually, I don't understand what you are saying.
He says beaker.
WEAKER or BEAKER?
W, sir, W.
Sir, where do we nascent?
It is beaker. You say, pronounce it. And that is beaker. Which one? This one or this one?
The first one, sir.
This one. Yes,
First
this
one,
is
sir.
beaker. This is beaker.
Sir, my question was different, sir.
Yeah. Repeat your question.
Sir, where do we mix sodium cyanide, sir?
Actually, at the time of initial, when you are going for concentration, at that time you will add K2HCO okay, and sodium cyanide both. One will act on gangue particles, and other will act as a soaking agent, makes foams on large extent. This will help fine iron to make foams very easily. Okay. So both are added to proceed the reaction very fast. Okay. At the initial time when you are adding ores in this time. Okay.
Sir, what is between the tank, sir, which is linked
Yeah.
with pipe? What is the between the tank which is linked with the pipe?
Pipe is for this pipe has a several holes in there. This is arranged like this. This is for blowing of air. You are giving high pressure of air from here, and this will come through these holes, and this will create a bubbling in that water, and this due to this that bubbling, that flows will create, and this flow with this flow the pore will trap, and this will come at the top of the level, and the heavier gangue particles will not trapped by this froth, and they will settle. Okay.
Sir, oil wetted and sir, do we oil wetted and water wetted mixed in
Yeah.
pipe or directly tank?
Directly in tank.
Okay.
Actually, oil is oil and soaping agent. Okay, and then it is put in the tank, water tank. We
And that
first
pipe
mix it
makes bubbles.
in water tanks. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay, let's go for this next topic. Concentration technique, leaching. How much time it is? 3:39. Okay, we can go for leaching. Leaching. This is a chemical method of concentration. Actually, in this process, the concentrated ore is treated with a chemical or with a suitable reagent in which ore are soluble, in which ore is soluble, but the impurities are not soluble, or gangue particles are not soluble. The leaching is the chemical method in which I am repeating. Leaching is a chemical method. Chemical method of concentration in which ore is treated. Ore is treated with a reagent. This is based on the principle that ore is dissolved in that reagent, but impurities or gangue particles are not dissolved in that reagent. Okay. So ore plus reagents here, yeah, dissolved ore plus solid gangue particles. Dissolved ore plus solid gangue particles. When ores are treated with reagent, actually ores are dissolved in this reagent and gangue particles remain undissolved. So in next stage, actually you use air filter, and with solution, the dissolved ore, here it is comes about. Here it is dissolved ore. This one is called filtrate. This one is called filtrate. Okay. So impurities remains undissolved, and these impurities or gangue particles are removed by the process of filtration and filter. That filtrate contains dissolved ores which are recovered by diluting this solution, which are diluting this solution and passing carbon dioxide in this solution. By passing carbon dioxide and diluting this solution, the precipitate of metal is formed, and that precipitate is collected and sent for next process. Okay, you can take the example. You can better understand this process by example. So leaching process, suppose that leaching of bauxite. Bauxite is the ore of aluminium. Bauxite is the ore of aluminium. Chemical formula is A2O3. So this ore is treated with, this A2 is treated with NaOH from concentrated NaOH solution. Then this A2O3 is dissolved in this NaOH solution, forming sodium aluminate, Na2O. Na2O2. Okay, so this is sodium aluminate and forms H2O. That means this Al2O3 is dissolved in a solution and forms sodium aluminate. This is liquid form. This is aqueous form. Okay. So after that, and also plus gangue. Gangue remains undissolved in this solution. So we filter it. After filtration, you have sodium aluminate only, sodium aluminate plus water. This sodium aluminate is again diluted. That means diluted. This sodium aluminate is diluted, and carbon dioxide gas is blown to reduce the pH of the solution. Okay, to reduce the pH. So due to that, it forms AlOH. What is this? Aluminium hydroxide. This is precipitate. That means here it is in solution stage, and after that you dilute it, and the flow of carbon dioxide is introduced to this solution. So it is precipitated at sodium hydroxide, and this sodium hydroxide, whatever is the sodium hydroxide, this is sent for next processing. That means it is heated up to 1200 degrees Celsius to get back as A2O3, sodium aluminate solid state, and the next process is sent for the purification of aluminium. So these are the four process of concentration, and next day we will see next step. What are your next steps? That is working on concentrated ores. Today we have seen concentration of ores. Next day we will see working on concentrated ores. So आज के लिए इतना ही रहेगा. नेक्स्ट डे हम लोग देखेंगे next two steps, and thereafter, as per your syllabus, have you seen your syllabus? go to SBT site and see the syllabus. So natural occurrence of metal, here it was metallurgy and brief account of general principles of metallurgy. So these are the general principles of metallurgy with general terms we are using in metallurgical operations of uh, metallurgical operations. So next step, actually I will send you the notes of these technical terms. I will put all these notes on Google Classroom. You can download from there and first you read, and if you have any problem, any query, or if you not understand anything, whatever it is taught in the class, you may ask, you just note down or any line you are not understanding of notes. So you will write down that line, and then thereafter you may ask question regarding to that topic. Okay. So thank you. Have a nice day to all of you. Thank you.